Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
Welcome to the TurnBuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the Higher Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? Took a week off. Now I'm back. Let's go from there. So, we got a new champ in town, CM Punk. I'm happy that he's champ. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm happy that he's champ. I'm happy we get a successful run with him being champ, because he deserves that. And not no 2 seconds or 2 minutes or 5 minutes of him being champ. He's champ. Now, he's already hold it longer than he had it at SummerSlam, which is always a good thing. So I'm happy about that. I am. I'm happy he's champ. I'm happy he's gonna get himself a true run at being world champ. Now, how long is he gonna be world champ? That's a good question. It could be 2 months. And I don't see him defending it at Survivor Series. I don't. I see him. Sorry, y'all. I see him definitely doing the Survivor Series, because if anything shows you on Monday that that's where they're going, because Logan Paul sided with Logan Paul sided with Bronson Reed, Bronson Reed and Rob Rick and Paul them, right? And people saying he's with Division, and I don't think he's with Division. I don't think he's in Division. I think what we're seeing is the Survivor Series stuff building up. Well, let's I think. Now he could now. So my homeboy Steve said something the other day that. Not the other day. Today. He said it today that what did he say? That he'd be a good addition to the Vision because of Paul, which is true. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that that's a lie. That is not. It's true. What hurts it is Logan Paul being a part-time. This is the first time we've seen Logan Paul since he wrestled John Cena. All right, and he hasn't wrestled since. All right, so while the A to be a good thing, he would have to be full time again. And I say again because there was one time that he was there full time, like before the John Cena match, he was there full time. Whether if it was on SmackDown or Raw, he was there, and he's a free agent, so he can jump. He can jump. That's a loophole for him jumping ranks, alright? Because he's a free agent, so he can jump from Raw to SmackDown whenever he wants, you know. But like I said, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to see him on because now you get some fresh challengers. You get Logan Paul, you get Braun Breaker, you get Finn, you get Rusev, all right. You can get Jey Uso again, right? Like you get a fresh start of wrestlers, challengers, you know. Jay came. Jay is champ. Now, let me talk about this right quick. Because some people was feeling like she swashed Tiffany Stratton. She had to swash Tiffany Stratton. Okay? She had to be dominant over a one-legged Tiffany Stratton. It just had to happen. Like because if Jade Cargill Caldwell struggled with a one-legged Tiffany Stratton, then what are we doing? How does that look? Jade looks weak then, right? Jade looks weak then, right? Right. So she couldn't struggle. She couldn't have a 15-minute match with her because of the fact that Jade would have looked weak then. Jade had to dominate. She had to splash Tiffany Stratton, which speaking of Tiffany Stratton, I didn't know that her and Luther Kaiser broke up. Didn't know that. Didn't know that until a couple days ago when he was in Mexico or wherever he was at, and he was holding hands with the AAA Spanish announcer, I don't know, AAA hostess, right? So I didn't know him and Tiffany broke up, but what my question is, was it because of the Charlotte stuff? Did Charlotte prove that he really was in her DMs? Huh? And I'm quite sure there's been video of him with Tiffany after that. So maybe it just broke up. Maybe it just broke up and that was it. But good for him. He's obviously moved on. I don't know about Tiffany, but he's moved on because he's definitely with somebody else. Now we get to see who Tiffany get with eventually, if it even gets broadcast. Because people move in silence sometimes, and then you won't know until like 3 years later. Hell, look at Luther Kaiser and this new chick. We didn't know about that until it was Poland. Same thing with Dragunov, you know, and this new chick. Like who was in Evolution, and then got released, and then you find out she was with Dragunov. So, you know, and we thought he was still married and stuff. You know, so like you never know. You just never know who's with who until they say something. That's just like Miss Parker. We gotta know who she's with. What's her name? Miss Jackson. You know, she's with David Knight. You know, didn't know that until they went out somewhere with Nikki out there in Booth. You know, but good for them. Good for them. So moving on. Jade had to be dominated because now she's a heel, and she should have been a heel. She should have never been. I understand she's with Bianca, right? But once she started getting her single run, right, she should have never been a face. Like she should have been a heel then, because then now you don't have to worry about her having these 5-star matches. Alright? Now we can just cater to what she's good at. A fast pace, dominating, heel kick, power moves. There we go. Alright? We can just focus on that kind of stuff. Like, because even when she's in, even when she was in tag matches, right? Like they focus on the hot tag, her doing her power moves and her kick-ups, and then her kicks she got, her kicks and the pin, you know. So, you know, and the only bad thing about
you gotta realize is when God tells us to forgive others.
Sorry. Like, the only thing we gotta worry about now is who they gotta put in front of her for her to fight. Because that matters now, right? Because you don't have a lot of competition. It was the same thing that happened with Tiffany. Tiffany was there for 300 days, 302 days as champion, right? And she had competitors, yes, but now we got to do this with Jade, and then and there's less. I don't want to say it's gonna be recycling stuff, but Jade's gonna dominate in a smaller division right now for her. Because no one will be able to take her on. Like no one's gonna be able to go toe to toe with her in power wise. Besides Nia Jax, right? Oh well. So I'm saying no one, alright? But that's not true because whenever Bianca comes back, because that's gonna be the kicker here. Whenever Bianca comes back, it's gonna be what we gotta focus on. All right, it's Bianca. All right, because Bianca's. But you know what I'm hearing, Bianca had a setback. You know, with her figure, which is horrible. You know, which is horrible because of the fact that she, you know, it's her figure. It's her figure. Like her figure is what's kind of matter here. Her figure, you know, unless she had a setback with her figure. So, what do we do? You know, You know, but until she gets better, we have to we have to um we have to push on. But the you know, and what's gonna end up happening is she's gonna end up fighting she's gonna end up fighting she's gonna end up fighting shit, man. Hold on, let me try to get this right. What's gonna end up happening is she's gonna end up fighting Charlotte eventually. She's gonna end up fighting um Alexa Bliss. Alright? Alright. Those are gonna be the matches she has because of the fact that she needs competition. Now, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that that Jay's gonna have these five. I mean, gonna have these great matches because she's not. She's not. She's not gonna have these 5-star matches. So she's gonna dominate a lot of these wrestlers. Now she's not gonna dominate Alexa. She's not gonna dominate Charlotte. All right, or Bianca. All right, like that's not gonna happen. All right, she's gonna dominate who she needs to dominate to win. Like this Friday, that's probably gonna happen. Right? But I'm happy for her though. I am happy that she's doing her thing. Alright, so let me go back to Punk. So what happens first? I mean, how long does Punk stay champion? Because I can't see CM Punk staying champion all the way to Mania. Alright? I see Braun Breaker getting that belt soon. Maybe in 2 months. Alright? And then you have Punk chase the belt. Right? Because after he chases, I mean, because or Punk wins the Rumble or the Chamber, and you had him wrestle Cody. Because you know, but here's the thing. I think Drew. So because the Cody and Drew thing's not over yet. I'm pretty sure Drew's gonna win that belt eventually. Alright, I'm pretty sure Drew's gonna win that belt. Like to be real, to be clear, Drew should have probably won it Saturday, but he didn't because of the fact that he was gonna have 3 new champs then. Right? He was gonna have three new champs, and that wasn't gonna happen. So Cody won. But the feud with Cody and Drew is not over yet. They probably had 2 more matches at best. Alright, but one of these times Drew's gonna win. Alright, and then they're gonna have Cody chase the belt. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have Cody chase a little while and then go from there. Alright? Like, Cody's not gonna have these long drawn out title matches. Title reigns. Alright? Like the year plus one was gonna happen. I mean, like the year plus one was pretty much gonna be his longest one. Alright, he's not gonna have a Roman Reigns. Right. I mean, same thing with CM Punk. He's not gonna have a long reign either. You know, as champ. You know, I mean, Jay didn't. So, Punk is gonna. So what? Like, I can see Drew beating him. Either SummerSlam, Survivor Series. So that's the next pay per view. So I can see Drew winning. I can. So we'll see. But I'm gonna end the show with that. I just wanted to get something out. You know, I'll probably be back on Friday or Saturday. All right, but You got like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch a New Breed. I'm still champ. I'm still United States champ too. Double champ, baby. But this is the High Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.